Good day, my friends, suburban readers. Welcome to episode 5 of my vlog called Beyond the Pages, where we discuss editorials, we discuss news stories, and welcome again to my study that's become a studio. Today, I want to talk to you about incoherence. And incoherence I'm talking about is what our municipal administration, the City of Montreal, is doing in the midst of trying to reopen desperately an economy. 10 days ago, I spoke to you about the almost unbelievable decision of City Hall to cut almost 1,000 parking spaces to make room for 350 kilometers of bike paths. The mayor's rationale for this is that people need to get out and exercise and that somehow there's not enough bike paths. I want to remind you again that in Ville-Marie Borough, downtown Montreal, which is a third of the GDP of Quebec, 440,000 cars come in every day. At the height of bicycle season, 26,000 bicyclists come in. People who drive cars aren't driving them only for leisure. They're driving them for work. They're driving them for families. This administration has knocked out almost 1,000 parking spaces, and every report from the Retail Council to the Association of Bar and Restaurant Owners have said the same thing and demonstrated the same figures. You cut parking, you cut revenue. People don't want to be bothered going downtown, which is why the suburban malls are doing so well. And this Mayor Plante has said over and over again she wants to attract people back into the city. Well, she's not doing it, quite the contrary. Well, last week, you can read more about this in her editorial this Wednesday. She went one step further. Not enough that she's taking out the parking for major commercial arteries like Queen Mary Road and Boulevard Saint Laurent. But now she's decided that it's a good idea to put bollards down the middle of St. Catherine Street from Atwater to Metcalfe, and I'm told by sources it's going to go to Blurry, so that nobody can drive except on the right side. And the part protected by the bollards, she says, is for people to be social distancing, except that the sidewalks in much of the area where she's done it are already 12 to 14 feet deep. How much room do you need in a city that hasn't opened up? There aren't people on the sidewalks. And whatever stores are trying to open up are now going to be destroyed again because cars can't park. I want to do a little show and tell. This is one of many pictures. Let me see if it's clear enough for you. You can see the white bollards here taking up 2 lanes of traffic on St. Catherine Street, just west of Guy. And this runs for 15, 20 blocks. Yes, you can also see, as somebody said to me, look at the state of repair of the roads, but that apparently is not possible. But those bollards, she managed to get up literally overnight in a 30-hour period. Now, my friends, nobody wants to litigate here the necessity or lack thereof of a lot of the rules and the guidelines we're living under. But even those who agree that or want to social distance have enough room to social distance from 12 to 14 feet. Downtown is sadly not that full. She's not stupid, by the way. I'm just looking for another picture of what is going on downtown to show you. I'm not sure we'll be able to find it that quickly. Mayor Plante is not stupid. She knows all this. Mayor Plante is opportunistic. She's working toward her base of Greens, her base who are bicyclists, her base who instinctively react to anything that's anti-car or even anti-business in a very positive way. Whatever she thinks she may be doing, she's not governing the city well. Because the people who are making the jobs and opening the small stores and running the businesses with a door onto the street, as the guidelines now allow, they're the people responsible for 80% of our jobs and over 60% of our taxes. So the more she attacks business, the more she hurts the ability of business to work. She's destroying people's lives. A lifetime goes into building a business. She destroys it with a simple bylaw regulation act like this, cutting off the ability of people to get to those commercial places. Nothing will ever make that right. There is no justification for it. She, of course, will never even address the issue, the reality that Montreal is the coldest city over 1 million people in North America. Between us and Toronto and New York, there is, in the winters, 10 degrees Celsius of difference some days. Nobody goes out in the winter. She knows that. She's not a stupid woman. This is opportunism. This is political opportunism. And this is what you get in our city. This was a Wednesday at high noon. I'm trying to angle this picture. And this is between Bishop and Mackay on St. Catherine Street. And yes, you're seeing about 6 people. That's it. And that section also has the bollards in the middle now. Who she's trying to make room for is beyond me. One thing that isn't beyond me, political opportunism of this sort hurts you, hurts me, hurts all our ability to overcome, hurts our ability to make a renaissance, which is what we're all trying to do. Remember this insanity. Remember this dogmatic approach to rule and regulation when in November 2021, we have to elect a new mayor. Let's get coherence back into City Hall, and let's throw incoherence out of City Hall. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.